Drawing on Jung, ask yourself, why do I sometimes manage to stop a behavior, yet still don't understand what fuels it? Why do I compulsively seek something? Why do I need approval? Why do I want to draw attention to myself? Why do I find it so hard to tolerate someone else having what I desire? Why do I react with anger? Why do I repeat a behavior I know harms me? Jung invites you to investigate a territory that often causes harm, the shadow. The shadow encompasses aspects of yourself that you do not recognize, reject, hide, or prefer not to look at. Knowing the shadow does not mean justifying it. It means bringing it into consciousness so you can choose what to do with it. Because what you do not acknowledge can end up governing your behavior from the unconscious. Pharaoh Exercise 1. What triggers me? Think of a behavior you want to change. Ask yourself, what happens right before it? Did someone contradict me? Did I feel ignored? Did I feel rejected? Did frustration arise? Did I feel envy? Jealousy? Boredom? Loneliness? Shame? A need for recognition? Write down the answer. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't seek to look good. Seek the truth. Pharaoh Exercise 2. The Hidden Chain. Complete these 6 sentences. When it happens, I feel, my body responds. I think. I feel the urge to, and finally, I do. Now add a 7th, what I really needed was. Something unexpected might emerge here. Perhaps you didn't need to eat, but rather to find comfort. You didn't need to buy something, but to feel worthy. You didn't need to attack, but to defend yourself. You didn't need to work more, but to feel important. The behavior is real, but the need you are trying to satisfy is something else. Pharaoh Exercise 3. Speaking with the shadow. Write, there is a part of me that. And finish the sentence without censorship. For example, wants to be admired, feels jealous, wants revenge, is afraid, wants to give up. Do not fight against that part. Observe it. Then ask, what is it trying to protect? What does it fear losing? What does it need to learn? This distinguishes awareness from justification. You acknowledge an emotion without turning it into a behavior. You can feel jealousy without causing harm, anger without lashing out, frustration without destroying, or a desire without automatically acting on it. You can feel envy and ask yourself, what is this showing me about what I wish to develop within myself? The emotion becomes information, but the behavior remains your responsibility. Pharaoh Exercise 4. My responsibility. Complete the sentence, I did not choose to feel X emotion, but I can choose X feeling. This phrase is fundamental. You do not always choose the first thing that pops into your mind. Learn to work on your response. That is where character formation begins. This is where Jung meets self-regulation. You do not need to become a being without emotions, but rather one who knows how to relate to them consciously. The shadow is not an enemy. It must be consciously integrated. When you know your weak points, you can build strategies to prevent them from dominating you. If frustration triggers a specific behavior, you can prepare for it. If rejection causes you to lose your equilibrium, you can work on healing that wound. If you crave approval, you can build a more solid sense of self-worth and strengthen your professional competence. If you act impulsively, you can pause before the situation escalates. Knowing yourself allows you to anticipate, Anticipating allows you to make better choices. The shadow does not live solely in your thoughts. It may appear first or simultaneously as a physical sensation, tension, heat, tightness, a knot in your stomach, a clenched jaw, rapid breathing, restlessness, sweating, flushing, feeling cold, or a mental block. Pharaoh principle: feel, observe, name, understand, choose. You do not need to interpret every sensation as an illness. First, learn to perceive it. If a persistent, intense, or worrying symptom exists, the necessary clinical evaluation should be carried out. Jung does not invite you to say, "I am this way because I have a shadow." He invites you to become conscious of what was acting from behind the scenes. And with greater awareness comes greater responsibility. Shadow work does not end with saying, "Now I understand why I do it." It ends by asking, "Now that I understand it, what am I going to do with it?" Understanding is the beginning of transformation through genuine, arduous inner work. Final practice. Today, before going to sleep, choose a situation from the day. Ask yourself, what did I feel? What did I think? What did I do? Which part of me was trying to take control? What underlying need was present? What other response could I have chosen? And finish by writing, "The next time this pattern appears, I will." Do not promise perfection. Promise awareness, practice, and trying again. Because the person who knows themselves deeply gains a possibility they did not have before, the power to choose. Guiding insight. The shadow is transformed neither by denying it nor by obeying it. It is transformed by bringing it into awareness and choosing responsibly what to do with it. Guiding phrase. Know what governs you in silence, and you will be able to begin governing yourself consciously. Study at ECEL Pharaoh. Our proprietary certificates now carry international recognition from the OIEP and the Argentine Chamber for Professional Training and Workforce Development. Study science with consciousness, because in health, knowledge is not neutral, it is vital.